Hello. We're back. Okay. So when we last left off, we have a number of. That's not what I want to think of. We have a number of contracts that we should probably finish. Like, I'd also like to try going to Midness, but it would be nice to get these done. You know, something that occurred to me is, could we not just leave these tourists on the moon? I feel like it's unclear on this point. Well, it says, okay. It does say return them safely to German, so I suppose it's just the way these are worded. But yeah, we should probably think about doing it. It's just, it is a pain to actually land that friggin' behemoth. Like, actually, you know, I don't know. But the only thing is, the more, it's like we can get to where we have like infinite contracts, but the more contracts we get, it gets like, this gets awkward to scroll through, I find, and the map gets crowded. Kerbin Moon. Satellites. And the surface outpost. Which I think is harder than it originally seems. Well, it's like it would be one of these plus a pod. And like a better question is, what can we actually do on the moon? Like, there are the like science things, the little like these, except that's, you know, just solar panel. This. But I don't know if they actually require like someone to operate. There, we have a bunch of these. I mean, something to think about. Let's see. Okay, this was our semi-successful. It can land on the moon. Bum 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 bum. But is it the best? No. I think let's start with something that will work, and then we'll spiral out from there. Because I just need to get those two things. Which, to be honest, I could have been more patient the last time, and it wouldn't have been a huge problem. But yeah. I mean, once I started altering my trajectory, that was a huge problem. But I could have just waited. I was like, oh no, but I need to get this thing. Okay, we should be good, I feel like. If anything, I might have went a bit too vertical. But I think these, like, main stage things, they tend to not do so bad in vacuum. Like, compared to the vacuum ones do a lot better in vacuum than in atmosphere. Do one of those. I could have shut it off a second ago, but honestly, I feel like this stage could maybe just use another fuel tank. It's kind of stubby for, like, if the rocket is like, I mean, if the engine is 2/3 of the stage, that feels a bit stubby. Or, I mean, I should be doing it by weight, which I don't even know if we can see the weight on things. It's like, if you need to weigh things at this point, you've probably done something horribly wrong. But yeah, let's do. But I do have some ideas for getting those tourists up there. Well, the easiest way to do it would be just do it 2 at a time. That would require 3 trips. Which, I mean, we've made more than 3 trips to the moon anyway. I think we've only had 2 semi-successful landings. Let's just circularize a bit. Okay. Actually, once again, we're probably not good. Oh, I should focus on the moon first because it gets weird if you don't. Like. Give me a. Oh. Well, that is technically. Like around 800 tends to be where it ends up anyway. We've already ended up in a bit of a tilt, which is actually fine by me because we're trying to do that anyway. So that is a bit far though. That's actually, oh, that's like perfect. That's, I don't know why it's working like that, but that's perfect. I feel like I'm missing, like I've made assumptions about how everything works and it's really not matching up. So we're basically there. Just gotta wait still a little bit. Let's say 30 seconds because I feel like it tends to be wrong. Also, we might have to change our stage. Cool. Excellent. Like, I don't know why that was so much easier than before, but I'm cool with it. Okay, so we go. I mean, presumably it's because I apparently got way more crooked than I thought I was, which happens a lot. Okay. Now then, we'll probably start slowing down now, because we want to get to... well, ideally, it's funny, there's actually a lineup, it's like, if, although that's a bit too precise, it's like, well, below 8.8, but above 8.7. So, don't think we're actually going to accomplish that level of precision. Then again, that is what the, let's work on getting an orbit first, and then we'll see if we can't get more precise. Which I'm probably want to wait more. It's just we're only going to speed up from this point. Wait, is that true? Yes. It's just, it feels weird dealing with like the ass end of a orbit, kind of like compared to a launch. You're just like, oh, we're going towards the thing, a pop. And we're slowing down. Here we're speeding up. Which I didn't need to slow down that much. I'm not a fan of getting like cluttered with the orbits and whatnot, which won't matter if we're going to like Midness, but still. It's like, it's a real problem when you have the infinite contracts. I don't know, we could get that precise. It's like, ideally we would be like, 8,750. It's just the real problem is like if we're not precisely on the money on the like periapsis, we'll be affecting both numbers at the same time, like we are now, which isn't very much. And again, if I could just be, my main problem is I'm not the most patient person, which is not a good quality for like realistic spaceflight, which we have so much room to it's like, I think 8.7, you know, I should just do a safety save. Like we're 99% of the way there, so oh fuck. Well, that's why we save. Although I could just, I have this real bad. I feel like, well, I could probably change the controls because I keep doing that. I keep hitting like instead of stop, go. Oh, that's too much. Which I should really go to the other end. Oh no, I remember now. The problem was once we get too low, we can't do fast time warp. That's why that's why I like. Oh, I should just maneuver to do this crazy. It wasn't that great. We made it back, and that's all that really matters. But yeah, that's the problem. In which case, I should really just get the first one first, the above. Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, why did I do that? I am impatient, but okay, I had like a reason. Also, we want to be facing the other way. Also, I really like the this now that I know how it even works. Because it lets you see both of the figures pretty easily. But okay, also, are we focused on the moon? We should be. Except we're not. Okay. That way we can, you know, do this without it giving everyone seasickness. It's interesting, it said I was entering the area, but we're not below the point. I'm not sure if that, like, maybe there's some room for error there, or I assume it's like, oh, you're in the area but you're too high, is probably what it actually is. Like, rather than, well, it's kind of a three-dimensional, but it's like a cylinder, I assume, rather than like a dome. We're zooming. I think I'm gonna try landing on the pole I think is a different biome. It looks, yeah, kind of, and there's also this big crater. I think this might be it. Maybe not. Maybe one more go around. The worst is when we just like barely miss it. Yeah, I think one more go around. It's like if we're like too soon here and then too late next time. Which I think will be okay. Yeah. Just want a crew report. I really wish I could see it from here. Could just do a science check. Like, is there science here? Barely. You got that? Good. Okay, we're here. Crew report. It's the moon. Excellent. Nice. Okay. Save. Always save. Always be safe. Now then, ideally, we could actually land here. Would get us. That would actually be smart-ish. Though we'll have to be unusually precise in our landing. Which is like a good idea anyway. I can actually use the orbital planning thing to, rather than just braking. Okay, I feel like this might be it. Okay, give us a terminus point. I mean, well, we could wait another go around. It's like it doesn't take very much speed at all. Anyway, let's save. Just go another go around. Yeah. This, the earlier we do it, the earlier we land. It's a neat trick. It's like we could just slow down now, practically. Nice. And if anything, we want to overshoot it a little bit because we're going to end up slowing down more as we brake. Like, it would be easiest to, like, you know, be like right over and then kill our horizontal speed. Okay. 0.5 second burn time, which is a lie because we'll just go much slower than that. Until we get like a human readable time. Do love the music. this is. Yeah, that's perfect. You set this as activate navigation. Well, that actually would have been, well, not really that helpful, but I assume this will let us see it or something. Maybe not. It's like not target. Oh well. I mean, probably have to get closer because we're like significantly far away from this stall. No, I will save it. Is that it? I don't think that's it. That's totally different crater. Like this crater, if this is a crater, it looks like a crater, right? Kind of. It's like kind of like this crater. It's like it's so big. It's a crater with craters in it. Oh, I don't think it matters. Oh, maybe it does matter. Why are we rotating so much? It's really freaking me out. Well, it's the moon is rotating underneath us, I guess. Let's just set this retrograde. Okay. Just so we know, like, at this point we should really stop it. Stop. Which we may very well want to slow down. I don't really know how that works at this point. Oh, I got rid of the marker. That's great. Well, I would say now. We're still hitting the node. Cool. Might be a bit early, which at this point means problem, but so I can't overstate. And we can see it's just landing in the dark is the worst. Oh, legs. Don't topple over. Okay, cool. When I say cool, we didn't quite hit our target. I don't. Unless I might have very well missed the method. It's like we feel pretty close, right? Let me try taking a temperature sample anyway. Well, that's we're getting new science. That's good. And we can either, try to just skim our way there, or we can head that way on our exit. So much science. Do an actual crew report. Do an EVA. Do not deploy the chute. That doesn't really matter. Cool. Okay. Close this. Not forgetting anything. We did barometer. We did pod. Okay. So, save it. I'll just save all the time. It says, I wish I could tilt this, because I really don't know which way is that way. Oh well, we saved, so it's only so much can go wrong. Let's assume it's this way. I don't have any reason to believe that. But... Well, actually, yeah, really. It's when we're tilting north. I can assume we're on this end of the crater, so this way is north. But also, I forget how the nav ball actually works a lot of the time. It's okay, it's if this way is up. Well, I don't really know what the front is, though. Is the problem? It's oh well. Well, actually, I can do. It's not visibly there. Well, okay, so this way is left. So I want to go left. Okay. Just go. Wait, do I want to go left? And we should find out pretty quickly. That does look like roughly the right direction. Except no, it doesn't. There we go. Are we in a zone? You know what? Let's do a quick. Okay, so it's 180, and this time I can just focus on hitting that. I should actually have the. Was it 180? That would be the opposite of. Whatever. Is this one? It is in fact not 180. It's like it was 180 once I was going the wrong direction. Is that? Can I actually see it? Because we saw the thing, the arrow, at one point. Oh, there it is. 225. I mean, I'm where we are now, but still. Which is why I wish I could just tilt the ball, because it's kind of absurd. That's like, oh, we can actually see it here now that I'm looking for it. Okay, easy. Head right, well, mostly right for it, because we do want to go like directly into orbit. This should be nice. The only thing is we don't want. Okay, we're in the air. Okay. Yes, we did it. We did it. We can just go. Which actually we can, since there's no atmosphere, well, once we're like above the mountains, which we are, we can just go horizontal. Our delta is a bit scary. Actually, I should just. This is worrying me quite a lot. Okay. Like here. We can just leave. Just checking. Like, we want to go this way. There we go. Okay. Actually, if this would work. If that's the wrong way, I want to use as little thrust as possible, which we're basically there. This is gonna be a tight one. Okay. Yikes. Now then, 5 million is not a good number. Let's, well, we know how much thrust we have, so I think we'll be okay. That's not a good number. That's the most thrust we have. If I could... It's helping. I feel like this isn't going to help at all. But you never know. Let's give it a generous... Nope. I mean, that's not good. I don't know what to do at this point. Yeah. Like, technically I could go back to when we took the, that's actually not, that's probably the best idea. Okay, I go back to when we were on the ground. Always a good idea. And then I go straight for this. No up, just vertical. Horizontal. It's an idea. Well, mostly because we still want to go up a little bit. And we're already in the area. Just get temperature. Cool. And we can actually just wait now. I'm just gonna hope this is better. Okay. I believe we do have more velocity than we had before. Or more fuel, rather, would be the real salient point. Let's just... Hello? Alright, I feel like we wanna... Okay, we can rank that at all. What I'm hearing is just go. Just go. Oh, not that way. That was a huge mistake. I don't know if I can recover from that. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Let's do like this. Actually, see what our... Oh, that's a bit too sideways. Oh, that's a hard fail. But okay, like my point was, I feel like We just need to get this above 10K, basically. And then we can go horizontal. Oh, and we're in the area. And actually, we can wait until we're actually traveling horizontal. Or horizontal-ish. There we go. It's technically in orbit. And we have more meters. I'm just gonna save because I feel like we can do this now. Now that we have more fuel. Like, really, we could just go now. I don't know. Well, it's the same amount of thrust to leave. Actually, I should be paying attention to the curve. Here. Which would have been my original idea anyway. Like, roughly parallel to the line. You know, the orbit. Okay, just skip ahead. Also, make sure to go prograde, not retrograde. Holy crap. Okay, we're fine, people. Probably. Someday we will have satellites. I mean, honestly, it's like I could do satellites right now, but I feel like I want to. I want good satellites, so I don't have to replace them immediately. Okay, here we go. Okay, I feel like we didn't do much better, to be honest. I forget the exact number, but it was in the range of 200 something. Forget the moon. Just tell me. Well, that's not good. It's like, it looks like we could almost do some weird moon shenanigans. Like, I'm disappointed. That's interesting. Don't want that. But what if we do it from here? I mean, that won't work, but what if it did work? No. What's bugging me is this is even worse than last time. I'm like, what? What if that's not helping. That's not helping. That's helping. That's actually not helping. Wait, was that? The problem with Jeb is he's the best person to rescue Jeb. It's really a conundrum. Also, can we even abort at this point? No, because I've been messing with time. Let's think about this logically. I use a series of it doesn't even really even tell me the like combined. I feel like it would be too much. I don't know. I'm willing to try anything at this point. Like it's like nothing should work, but Well, that doesn't really help me, or does it? I mean, it would actually increase my. Well, the thing is, if it could increase my my APOP, it could also decrease my APOP, right? Maybe. Except, well, let's do some quick math. If I, that's increasing. Why is that increasing? It feels like at some point it should decrease, right? Like I get closer and closer to it. And then I get at this point where the moon should be pulling me like out of my trajectory. That actually, it's like that helps, but it doesn't really actually solve the problem. What if? Okay. We do this. Does that help? Am I doing that right? I think the answer is no. Excuse me. Like where actually? I'm not even clear if this is the next orbit, or it feels like it should be. Can I get it's not really helping with Kerbin. It's kind of the opposite. Actually, no, that works in a roundabout way. Does it? No, that's another moon encounter. That's not working. That's But what if? Okay, that's a relatively small amount of. The thing is, aren't we going like backwards? I think that's just throwing me off. Well, no, I mean we'd be going this way anyway because this is the way the moon goes. But if you want to go this way, ideally we could curve around that way. This is a no. It's like I know vaguely what I want to do, but I have no idea how to do it. Like, I'd really want to be on the inside of it, I think. Like, except, why is it like that? Also, I broke my burn time. But... I mean, why isn't that changing? I feel like I don't understand how anything works. Oh wait, because the moon will be here, so I'd want to. If I want to slow down, I want to slow down here, probably. Ah, that would just get me back into a new orbit. I think that's technically better. Maybe. What about... I don't know. I'm gonna try it because it almost makes sense. Node in one day. That's. Luckily, we have fast forward. But so the idea is I loop around and then my velocity will be going like counter orbit, which it should be anyway. So I don't know if this isn't really helping. It's just like ideally at some point we can like. Oh, I should have done the thing. Might have goofed. We might have goofed a lot, considering how circular fuel is. Okay. I mean, you could say it's a lot of work to just end up back orbiting the moon, which it is. Can we do anything? We can. We have 89. I don't think that's helping. Kerbin scale. Well, kind of the opposite of what we want. Wait, did I like annihilate that? It's gone. Oh, it's here? No. Yeah. That is not. What was that? I hate how it like goes through and then it can't pull it back. I mean, this is pretty much a lost cause anyway, but. Well, at least we're orbiting the moon. Is that helping? Not in like a significant way. I don't know. I could always start over again. I kind of. Oh. Well, there's your problem. So we're in a little bit of a doomed timeline. Here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna wait till I'm like here. I'm just gonna go. Except we're going the wrong way, so because then I'll actually be going like anti-Kerbin. We're gonna pretend the moon doesn't exist as our new whatever. Which again, I feel like I probably wanted to. Let's try this again. If I just keep retrying. No, it's like it feels like I should do it like, here, basically. because that should it extends it anti-Kermit, so to speak. Anti-Kermit wise. Actually, what if I just... I know I got the advice to leave the moon before doing this, but... Actually, that's probably good advice, because this suddenly isn't working. Which is weird. Although I guess the thing is, like, the more... Well, let's do another... Okay. It's like, the more we... The faster we get, it kind of goes back to what I was saying before. It's like, oh, well, if I go fast enough, I don't need to actually worry about the moon, but I can't go that fast. And, because if I do it like this, I go that way. But I could do this, and then I could speed up when I'm like actually going the way I want to go. But that's a bit crooked. Still. Ish, I'm like parallel. I don't think any of this is working. And I foolishly saved over when I was landed, which is like the last time I had any. Let's see if we can do anything this one. Nope. Just like, nope. Although, no. Like it does, that's actually alarmingly close to where to like working. $249. Okay, new planet. Well, the thing is, we're in orbit, and that's like this is like a safe-ish place to do a rescue mission for. And we should really have twice as much fuel. Is the problem? A problem. I don't have any tricks to this is the closest I can come to like, oh, this seems right. What if? I don't know why it gets to a minimal point here. And it doesn't really. Ooh. That might work. Hold on. Well, it'd be nice if I could focus on Kerbin. I don't know why. Why? Wait. This game is pretty great. But also, I don't think that's where I want it to be at all. That's not fun. Okay, now it's not working. It was definitely working before. Okay, that's like parallel-ish. I think it was a game. Let's see what that was doing. That is taking it in. Okay. I will accept that if that works. Oh, well, it just just requires you to cut through the moon. But to be fair, can I? What if I? That is a bit of a problem. That is a bit of a yeah. It's a like a gravity turn, but you cut through the planet. Okay, here's my plan. We're just gonna try doing it in steps. We're gonna accelerate. And then we'll see if we can't do the other maneuver. I don't know. Maybe here. I feel like we should accelerate more. Like, maybe at this point. We can make something work. Because that does work, it's just, what does it make this up and sound? Actually, it doesn't seem to be a huge problem. Oh, that's like the minimum though. And this is like down is what it is. It's like head towards the moon, which is what became the problem. Well, that's our burn time, I guess. Or fuck. If we just try that anyway. I'm quickly giving up on everything. We're gonna do one of these maneuvers. Just by the seat of our pants. Just gonna please work. No, okay, but that's well, that was a good effort. I feel like we're on the wrong angle now. That's an amazing improvement. Let's just get into normal Kerbin orbit. Well, normal, but yeah. No, why are we like this? That actually looks really like, oh. Okay, it's doable. I'm as surprised as everyone else. Like, actually, I can. Let's say I can see. Yeah. I'm stunned. That will get us in. We actually have plenty of fuel. Plenty. I don't know. Well, we have plenty for this maneuver. We don't really have much to fix our catastrophic trajectory. But 57, that's a good number. So I feel like we can just slow down here. Holy crap. Well, I mean, that's a new thing, which I'm probably going to forget how I even did that. I mean, it makes sense. It's like we aim toward the moon. It's like we were literally, it's like we're going, this way, and we were thrusting this way. So we were thrusting into gravity, which is, gravity turn. I'm aware of the gravity turn. I don't really know anything. Wow. Perfect. It's really not perfect. This is gonna be a mess. Luckily, that's what heat shields are for. Okay, we can close our doors. Or can we? Please close our doors. Why can't I close? It's like locked. What do you mean locked? I don't know that it actually. Oh, actually, I probably need to get out of fast mode. Is what it is. Okay, we're fine. We're totally, mostly. Fine. Let's slow down just a little bit more. If anything, I believe this thing is like net, like a parachute, basically. Like a big metal parachute full of explosive fumes. Wow. Whew. Jed has spent 5 days in space. Okay. Watch your apoapsis, which I should really find out properly. I think that's how it's. I don't know. It's like it's not a word you say very often. I mean, periapsis somehow sounds more natural than apoapsis. I don't know. Apop. Yeah. Oh, right. We're going for at least one loop. Luckily, it shouldn't be very many loops because this is like relatively pretty deep atmospheric cut without like getting catastrophic. Like what I did not want after that whole moon fiasco is ending up doing the thing where you move around a million times. It's really a pain. Here we go again. Another day for Jeb. Okay, this might actually get all where we're going. Like we're losing 1,000,000 meters per loop, but we've got 3.8 million to go. 10,000%. If only we could like get out and push with the jetpack. Which actually the jetpack refuels, I think, so that would actually give us like infinite fuel. Ooh. Okay, the altitude readings are. It's because we're on the ground altitude. It kept going up and down as we're going over mountains. I'm like, what? Okay, only 3,000,000 meters to go. That was At least I'm pretty sure that this is gonna fall off. Because I think it's like it's closer to a percentage than a raw like thing. So it's not just like, oh, it's 1,000,000, so it'll be 3. It's more like it's like 25%, maybe. I don't know. Possibly somewhere between the two. It's like we are losing close to 1,000,000 each time, but I don't think the last 1,000,000 will just be one go. I could be wrong. The real problem is when you get up, if you're at like 70, like you're just under 70. It's like a huge problem. Excuse me. Almost there. I feel like I'm reading something wrong because it's like it's an hour to orbit, but we're taking like a day each time still. I mean, it says the period. It's 2 hours, but I mean to like get back to the peak, it's an hour. Which it's ironic. It's like, well, how much time did I save? Like spending an hour like fixing the mission rather than rescuing Jet. The thing is, we need to get like multiple trained pilots. Is what we really need. Like we really need to get a an actual spaceship type, crew where we can have like a backup pilot. The only problem is then the backup pilot gets stranded with Jeb. Um, Cooking in space. I kind of wish there was something to do while we do this. Like I keep saying, it would be neat to play this like co-op and have like someone else can like build ships while you're flying missions. Neat. I mean, it would be neat if I could just keep this fast forward. I understand why it doesn't want to do the physics, the atmospherics at like 10,000 times speed. Almost to just a million. Our periapsis is also going down just incrementally. Which, yeah, I probably should have leaned towards going lower. It's just this way we should definitely end up mostly circular-ish, kind of, like, theoretically. Like, still going way too fast. But anything under 3K is somewhat survivable. And 3K is when you start to just, like, blow up on the atmosphere. Yeah, it's like hitting the water from a mile up. It may as well be rock. That is a large mountain. We're getting there. But yeah, it's the rate at which we're slowing is slowing. Yes. This has been a huge fiasco. I did do a really cool gravity turn. Well, I mean, it wasn't that. It's only cool because it actually got me back. More or less. I can speed up more. I do wish you could like automatically speed up when you hit the I understand not going 10,000 the whole time, but having to like repeatedly speed it up. like there. Hmm. If only we had like a sale. Well, I mean, I guess it would be, which I wouldn't really even work at this height, but like one of these days, I want to get like an actual space shuttle. Come on. Well, we're down to less than 10 times our periapsis. Pyramid? I mean, it's just about it. It was looking unusually polygonal, sort of, and also brown. Polygonal. Come on. Jeff needs to use the bathroom. Poor Jeff. He doesn't get paid enough for this. Man, it feels like we're almost there. Oh, we're. Hmm. Oh no, it's throwing me off that the orbital period's gotten so low. I was looking at the periapsis and I'm like, oh wait, we're actually we're on our way up again. Hmm. I almost feel like they I mean, it would be absurd, but they could implement something to be like, oh well, it's going to take 100 orbits. Let's just fast forward until we're like, I mean, obviously there'd be like edge cases where you burn up, like I don't know. Well, I say edge case. That's actually probably more like randomly designing a spaceship are more likely to burn up than not. We're almost there. I say we're almost there. Eventually it'll be true. I mean, we are really close. Boom, boom. It's gonna be really awkward if we fail to land after all this. Which we should be fine. We got heat shields, we got parachutes, we got legs. Almost get down to 50k periapsis. Which that really is a good number. I was so worried about like undershooting it. Okay, we're here. It's happening. Okay, that soon the camera should catch on and it will orient. I never know. It's like oh, if you fast forward, it'll break the physics in a bad way. It's like well, it feels like we don't have that bad of a design, or no, not bad, but like complicated. You know, it's like if you have something like complicated enough to where it's like swaying, well, you're probably gonna have a bad time anyway. But I wouldn't want to fast forward through that. But yeah, you know, I could have put a heat shield like here. Oh, there's a hatch here. That doesn't seem right because that's a fuel tank. I think it was just like reading. Yeah, this. We have one here or here. Yes, okay. Which is interesting. It's like it's barely using it. Which I mean, of course, this is acting as a heat shield basically. Like I have no idea how realistically it's modeled, or if that would you know. It's like well, it does seem like it should be better than nothing. Is like these should explode before the rest of the craft explodes. Where are we landing? We are landing kind of in a mountainous region. Oh, I should look at ground. But we're super good. Honestly, I kind of want to just leave the bottom part on. Mainly because it falls slower than the rest of the ship. Well, the only thing is it does way more for the parachute, I guess. Okay. Home sweet home. But yeah, let's do that. It's like sometimes it seems to fall. I mean, it's not really oriented in such a way that it would catch the air. Okay. Actually, I could see about doing some science while we wait to land. Nope. Should get some mountain data, maybe. Or it's close enough to walk. It is such a pain to walk, though. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a badly balanced leg system. Okay, we're here. Actually, we can. I think we can get some data. Yeah, just a little. Every little bit of science helps. And EVA. Actually, probably could have done a crew. Actually, well, no, I think we did a crew. Camps. Like we should have done one on the moon. Yes. Okay. Because we did the one that we didn't keep for the mission. Nice. It's like the little bits of science help when we're like 5 short of like a huge thing. Okay, I think we're good. We got Science Junior, Pod, what is that? I really do need to build like a regular. The thing is, I feel like anything that goes in atmosphere is too slow. recover. Let's recover and decompress from the trauma. Okay, what did we learn? Well, we learned don't. Oh wow, that was more science than I thought it would be. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I realized it's like, oh, this is a lot of science, but 414 is a big number, which we need to think about getting the research science limit increased because it's going to be awkward. Be like, oh, well, we could have got 1,000 science, but no, which honestly isn't that much money if we actually do contracts, which I like the contracts. Okay, but well, the obvious thing to do is get this last propulsion system that we don't really care about. I don't know. I like the idea of the like tiny ships or drones or whatever. It's like it could be good on a satellite. Although ideally we build satellites that don't need to run. But for completeness, I should get this. Okay, so 160. So we can get 3. Nice. Well, I do love the relay antenna. Also this, although no use on the moon. Probe core. Fancy electronics. Ooh. Like, I like the sound of that. But I have no idea how that, like, effectively... Oh, it's got a... Oh, wait. Snack bag explosion. Air brakes. Could actually start building planes. I mean, we technically could have done that a while ago. Well, the obvious things to get are the like actual rocket stuff. So much liquid fuel. Bang. I do love these. I mean, it's probably smart to get. Ooh. Okay, do I keep going? What time? It's I wouldn't say it's super late. Well, I could at least build another spacecraft. Well, okay, so our primary, can I see our missions from here? Well, we have a few things, like service outposts, 2 satellites, and a busload of tourists, which the tourists feel like the most straightforward thing. Satellites are also good, but it's like we really want to, yeah, it's we want to deploy a constellation of relay satellites rather than just like one off. Or can we get 3 crew? No, not yet. Well, actually, we can get 3 with this thing. I really like the actual command nods, though. Let's see, this is 0.91. So, so the cabin weighs less per person, right? Because it'd be like 1.82 for 2 people plus the mass. So this would be. No, wait, no, that's why am I? Do it the other way around. It's like this is 0.45 per person. This is 0.5. Okay. Let's look at them visually. Well, I've got to say, this. But I would like to get at least 2 people. It's like, well, either a scientist and a pilot, or we get a second pilot who's trained, who levels up, would be great. That's true. Okay. So, which is funny because the pod is clearly designed just to like land by itself, kind of. But we're gonna end up. Actually, well, no, that's wider though. Well, I mean, it should get wider as it goes down. The thing is, we need more people. Like, it would end up looking like this. Technically, I could do the 3-person pod and then have just this and have Jeb and 2 tourists in the cockpit. And that would, like, significantly reduce the length. Is an idea. I don't love it. But we'll think about it. And we're literally just going to have this. No science. I mean, okay, we could mount science to the outside. But then that is a lot of real estate there. Landing struts. Okay, that's fine. Also, it's nice how it has a little ladder on it already. Okay. Give me your. Actually, no, your biggest fuel tank. This is an upper stage. Also, I should really leave that there. It feels like I don't know, cluttered. No, not that. No, not that either. The thing is, this is so wide, it really makes you want to use like a wide, to fuel a full Rapomax. Oh, the jumbo. I do like the, what's it called? Poodle. It's a nice vacuum rocket. Although this is also it's like it's it's like technically like a weaker rocket allows us to be more precise. Because once you're out of the atmosphere, time doesn't really matter in terms of how fast you accelerate. Works. I don't like when it gets narrower though. That worries me. Also, this should have a decoupler. Also, it should have a heat shield, probably. So this looks like a heat shield. What is that considered? Does not actually appear to be a heat shield. Big ol' light shield. Double heat shield. Separator. Not separator, but that. Also, I took the lights off it because, of course. Yeah, that does look backwards though when it gets narrower towards the bottom. I mean, I could get a wider engine. Or I could use like this. Like that would be flush. But that's also oof. That's a not an understage. Actually, I guess the poodle is. It's like usually the poodle's too wide, but here it's fine. This mess. Keep mixing these up. Well, I guess it's because I sorted it different. Okay. Now, Jumbo. Which I am tempted to use the mainsail. Oh, you know what? We need yes. Also, we need like solar power or batteries. This is not enough for us somehow. Okay, we go absolutely crazy and we it's like what's stopping us from doing like well actually this but not sure how the separator works. Okay, what's thrown out? Mass. Yes, that is a lot of mass actually. I'm just dreaming. Well, kind of makes sense that well, adding more engine actually adds more weight. Just let's go see what we have to do to up that mass. Just that unlimited mass. Okay. And as long as we don't go above 255 parts. which I'm trying. But what are we at now? 15. Okay. I mean, it can be easy when you start getting into like fractal designs where you're just like adding on too many things. But yes, let's say we did something like that. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Well, why would I want something that's less efficient? Although it is pretty fantastic looking. I'm unclear on the advantage here. It's like there's no undermount, and it's less efficient, and it's more expensive. I mean, I do like the way it looks, though. Let me just okay. So wait. So 2516 versus 2469. So it is less thrust. Which is all I need to know. Okay. Oh, it's because we left and came back. I was like, well, why is it sorting it differently? I mean, these really feel like they're supposed to attach directly, but they have a quote unquote like separator, but that's just like it like rockets itself away. No. No. None of these feel quite right. That kind of works. But it's not really. I guess that wasn't actually. Well, improvement in huge air quotes. What do I name this thing? It's a tourist delivery vehicle. Well, but okay, let's quickly compare that. Okay, 3257 versus 3780. Amazing. It's so it's not it's not as much lift for sure. I'm not gonna say whether it's worse, but yeah. It's a little awkward. It goes across that seam. Well, that's an increase. Although arguably, since we're going to the same place, we don't need more boost. Then again, we barely made it back, but that was more because I did like a crazy number of maneuvers. Still, that's okay. That actually seems a bit too big. There we go. It's a rocket, sort of. I probably want all of this bottom stage to be on at the same time. The question is, which of these are gonna finish first? Okay, finishing touches, we need electricity. You always gotta have electricity. Which I should get the big photo panels. That's awkward. Checking the symmetry on that. Which this is honestly the problem. They're so light though, it's like it's fine. We're not gonna get weighed down with solar panels. Okay, we got solar panels, we got the blares, we got legs, we don't have a parachute. Actually, can we get the big parachute? Yes, just give me the big parachute. The danger chute. Okay. It's something. I'll bet dollars to donuts I'm forgetting some major. Well, I mean, that's what the checklist is for. Yeah, I think we're okay. Well, I should double check this mess. Okay, so we have all the engines, we have side stuff. Wait, this should probably be in the name. And then we drop this entire hunk. Then we're on space stage, we drop space stage. We don't want to use it's like this is the emergency for when we have to drop the tourists, save Jeff. It's like they said they have to land. I'm not sure. Well, I think they said safe. Okay, save again. Okay. And we're foregoing science. I could also use a fairing, but I don't think it really matters. I don't know, we have to like big. I should try out the jumbo fairing. Like see if it I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna like contain the lower stage properly. I could put it up here. Like so. That seems too much. It's aerodynamic-ish. Oh, actually, well, I assume, actually, I don't know if the mainsail can swivel. I want to say it, like, can... I think the game can use rockets to turn. I might have made that up. Well, I mean, I know there are specific rockets made for turning, like the vernier or the thud kind of. I'm pretty sure the thud works as a turning. We'll figure out pretty quickly if okay. It's like if everything goes horribly wrong, we'll know. Oh, we can't turn. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm a fool. I am a fool. Well, this is not. It's like it's a more sensible crew, but it's not the crew we want. But also, I realize I have legs here, but we need legs here which probably isn't going to go very well, to be honest. To be perfectly frank, like, just detach this temporarily so we can see. It's like, I got carried away being like, oh, this is, well, yes, but no, this would have to land on the moon. That would have been very awkward. That's it's pretty close. I mean, usually I land pretty softly anyway. Why don't we kick it up to 8? Good luck, Jeff. Okay. Holy crap. At least this is much more simple. Let me go ahead and make a nice okay. Oh, like frick. I'm the worst. I'm literally the worst. I'm always the worst. Crew. Okay. Bye, guys. Like, we really should get them, but oh wait, there's only 5. I thought for sure there were 6, but maybe I think one of them like completed. Yeah, one of them actually, probably like the one that I actually looked at was like, oh, this guy doesn't need to land on the moon. I was like, oh, they don't need to land on the moon. Well, good news is we can place. I'm thinking Bob, because I feel like science is, because Valentina already has some. I'm not really clear on how the leveling up goes, but it feels like you get a significant increase from like going to a new body rather than like revisiting the moon. Okay, save again. And then save again. I wonder if it'll explode when I try to. Yeah, okay. Well, bye, guys. something cut out immediately. Oh, I think it. Actually, I probably do want to. I think it was those separators that I. Right. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Because, yeah, okay. That's an easy fix. Because it's the actual. They're fuel tanks. They're not boosters. They're the engine fires the fuel tank. Which technically I could also just like wired those tanks into the main tank. Okay, let's try. I was like, why did something cut out immediately? Yeah, those do orient. That's not good. That's kind of the exact opposite of good. Okay, what did we learn? Well, bends. No, actually, we probably just want to drop these. I don't know. Where are my tail fins? That feels pretty bad, but I think it'll be okay. It's like, what do they say? Like, fail fast? I'm not clear on exactly what happened. I mean, I realized we didn't have mobility, but it was weird that it like decided to turn the opposite way like that. Or I should say maneuverability, not mobility. Also, it looks like it makes sense that the little ones are gonna. That wasn't what I thought was gonna happen. Oh, actually, I can do that. Like, oops, I mixed those up a bit. Which otherwise we seem to be mostly okay. I mean that was a huge mistake, but we have enough fuel to get where we're going. So we'll put that as like half of a success. I guess I just assumed, oh, the boosters will run out. It makes sense that the fuel tanks were bigger than the boosters, so they took longer to run out. Or I mean, the opposite of that. How's our... Okay, reaction wheel works good. Better than the other puny reaction wheel. Okay. Oh. Also, I should see my hiking stats. Okay, this is a bit of a mess. If we get a little bit like this. Learning so much. Kind of amazed at the mainsail ramp. Well, I mean, it's more the fuel than the engine, but. Also, this is just looking like a bad idea. Because we need 800 from the moon, at least. Yeah, I don't like this. That's a hit there. But so that would leave us with, basically not enough to really do. Let's revert. Okay. The obvious thing is just switch these around. Would help. Also, maybe just get rid of those entirely. Yes. Wait, 0? Question mark? Hold on, is that less? No. Please don't die. Our tail is not working, which makes sense. I mean, it's working a little bit. Well, I guess it's the fact that we no longer have the other engines to steer with. Oh, we're also not thrusting with our main rocket. That's a problem. But I mean, actually, we're doing great. Ooh, that's technically okay. Gonna just kind of hang out. We have almost no ability to maneuver with our reaction wheel. Oh, that is a distance there. The good news is we have a much more energetic everything. Except our actual space stage is a bit not the best. Oops. It's fine. It's probably fine. Oh, it's doing one of those. Which probably means it's not fine. It's like okay, that is a orbit. Technically. Which I should have focused on first, because it doesn't know what the heck. It does not know how to handle if I choose my target. That's a hit. Well, not a hit, but close enough to work from. There we go. That's what you like to see. Luckily, with the main stage, we get turn pretty okay. Interesting will be thrusting almost directly at the moon. Which it's not here. About 26 seconds. Oh, especially because stuff like that happens. Yeah. Okay, this is a much more. Although I once again somehow, well, I say somehow, it's because I suck. No, it's just because we did not have the most precise aerodynamics. Is basically what happens every time. Also, it would be nice if you could just make it steer in like an arbitrary heading, because you start off on a slightly off heading, and then it over the millions of kilometers. So whatever, we're fine. We're not doing all we have to do is land. We're not doing like a fancy anything. In fact, I think we could land from where we are. But could like so. Which, wait, no. Like, now we want to land here. Well, actually, we want to land here. Like, so that's one reason not to do that. Yeah, we can get like all precise once we're there. Mostly there. Let's line me up. Oh, we're faster. Fast forward is not good. Okay. So we could even land in this crater. But we still have quite a bit of orbital velocity. think we're good. Actually, don't really want to kill my vertical speed so much. The one actual downside to having a slow engine is where it's slow for, like, if we're coming to a stop on the ground, we're going too fast, it might be a problem. Okay. Please don't. Actually, this seems pretty reasonable. Just wish I could leave the tourists here. It's a lot more strict. That is weird. That's actually literally the worst thing that could happen. Although not unforeseeable, we got our contracts. Crap, though, right? I mean, we're not getting off again. Well, you know, I think this might be a good place to stop. Well, we should fix the problem first, but no, that's technically not. Is it? No, this is the lander is here. It's included by everything. Okay, but yeah, okay. Looking at it again, I'm like, well, yes, obviously. It's not really a surprise that didn't work. Because it's. Look at that. Well, actually, no. We should look at it extended. It's like, okay, that technically could have worked. The thing is, they have some bounce to them. Okay. Well, the easy solution would be, well, we could change the engine, which we're using 250 vac Poodle. Like, do we have something smaller with a... We do have a Reliant, which technically weighs less. I mean, it looks like it's longer, though. Terrier, Swivel, which swivels is a good trait to have, but don't really need it. But, well, there's also these. Which technically are pretty close in terms of, like, mass to thrust. We have, you know, like, two of these would be 1.8 tons with 240 versus 1.75 with 250. So it's like the Poodle is better. It's just, Actually, the Kodiak weighs less and has more thrust. And would kind of go... Well, no, the Taurus isn't full of fair. But, and that doesn't help the lander problem. Bum, 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 bum. It does take us to 2412 instead of 741. What? How? Why? I feel like I don't understand fundamentally how math works. Like, it feels like, well, again, I guess the fuel rates can be different. It's like 8 per second versus 6.5. I don't understand anything. This doesn't gimbal though. Oh right, it's because we're in atmosphere. I'm wrong. It's easy to forget. You'd think there'd be a way to, like, look at the vacuum rate. It's like, well, yes, it does have more thrust. I mean, it has more. It possibly has more thrust anyway, but the point is, it's like looking at obviously it makes sense. It's like in atmosphere, this is way inefficient. But like this does use a significantly more amount of fuel, like more than 1/6 fuel, 15% or something, 16. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Which that's probably good. I don't know. It's like, well, it is more thrust, but it's only it's 4% more thrust or something. At which point we'd be better off using the thud, which would end up like 4 thuds would weigh more, but it would also like fix our. There are other ways around the leg. We could also we could put on a girder with the legs on it so it hangs down. But this way, it kind of conveniently gives us more thrust as well, which like this we could well, maybe not precisely like that, like this. Well, can we actually like that? Like that's not a bad idea anyway. Although at this rate, it'll make us a bit we're a bit top heavy. Like if anything, you might not quite like that, like this. And then I don't actually know how to actuate these properly. Well, I assume that seems wrong. I assume I can just click on the part and then do that. I should test. It's we don't need this, but it's a really good idea if it works. Oh, also we upped our. Well, that's just because the engines work better in order. It's a lie. That number is a lie. I need to double check. Is there a way to? Why are these all zeros as well? As weird. I mean, I guess that's. I guess it makes sense that parachute would not have a thrust ratio. But also, what are we even resetting here? Oh, it's just stated. Oh, this probably. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. It's yes, but also Well, it would probably help to look at the stages independently, which it does. I mean, you would look at one stage in Atmosphere, another stage out of the Abbey. Let's try again, I guess. This has been an unusually tumultuous session. Oh, I guess I can't really test. Actually, I can. Well, I don't actually see. Did I not attach the light? Oh, this is the wrong one, of course. Okay, it's like. Okay, cool. So we can do it like that. We probably use hotkeys. I should really learn how to use hotkeys. I mean, it's not so like I could figure it out. I just haven't used them much. But it would make sense to have like, oh, press the button to make the, or just I could attach it to the gear stage probably. The landing gear stage. Okay, let's burn this thing. And okay. And we're gonna try just going straight to the because we did end up unusually vertical. Because this thing has an amazing thrust. Interesting that the big engine is running out before the boosters. Which I guess I could slow it down. Actually. Because we were going objectively too fast. We did lose okay. It's cool though. Where are we at? Yeah, again, we've ended up, yeah. I could probably just leave the mainsail off entirely. Would actually be smart. Actually, I want to try it out. Let me just. I know I've been reverting too many times. It's like, well, and we actually need a little bit of a maneuvering. Now we just coast. Maybe a little, just a little bit. Because we're doing the thing again. Yeah. Okay. Lesson learned. It's like that mostly works. It's just it doesn't. Try a solid quarter from the start. Okay. This is a much more reasonable, despite the fact that it's like technically we shouldn't be burning up on the way out. It's a good rule of thumb. Please work. Mostly. It's like those could use the separators. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, that's a more normal. It's still incredibly high, but we have so much fuel this time that we can actually use this stage productively. Just get lined up. So we have to swing our ass around. And just go. And we are in orbit. I should do the thing. It's. Okay. Now, I love this game. I feel like there's a lot that's not quite intuitive, which I mean, space isn't necessarily intuitive, but still. I guess that makes sense. It takes like nearly 800 to get there. It takes 800 to get back. Actually, no, but bad idea. Okay. We're actually pretty close to the node. I feel like I've gotten really lucky with these moon launches, just being like roughly where I launch from, without needing a huge weight. I kind of goofed on that, didn't I? Because I didn't do it at the right time at all. Which is actually bad. Kind of significantly bad. Oh well. I mean, this is why I feel like I shouldn't play for more than 3 hours. I start to get slot. Oh, I'm always. It's like, well, it's not like I start off in like a super good position and then I get worse. That's interesting. Let's get in there. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop. Is what I learned here is that I should stop. Classic mistake. Fast forward into the moon. But okay, like next time we'll get the mission done. It's totally doable. I just need to be methodical, which I'm not methodical right now. Okay, but thanks for watching. I'm gonna go scream at the moon. Okay, goodbye.